many of us have this vision, right? We say, I'm going to grow up, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a lawyer. We say this as kids, but we're not necessarily sure the road to actually get there. But we just know we want to get there. So by the time we get older, we're like, okay, you know what? I messed up my life. I didn't become the doctor. I didn't become the lawyer. But I still have a chance to make it to retirement. So you have a little bit more of control of what you want for your life. So, because we have this vision of what we want to be, I want you to kind of ponder with me for a moment, just to figure out which one you'll be. Are you the old party hopper with a bottle in one hand, a hookah in the other? I just can't give up that lifestyle type of thing. Are you the workaholic, the one that's like, I just have to get it done. I gotta get it done. I gotta pay the bills. Are you the vacationer? Are you living at your own terms, enjoying life on the sea, in the mountains, in bed? Or are you loading? Oh, this is the best one too. Are you the, I'll just go ahead and do it for you guys, the napping worker, the person that's at your desk, sleep, is it 5 o'clock yet? Because you just couldn't get a chance to enjoy your retirement. So, because we always have this vision of how we want things to go, and we put this plan in place, and as we can understand, nothing ever goes as planned, as we can see, I want you to think about this. It's a self-reflection. Can you afford to grow up or actually grow old? So I have this activity, really small. I gave you the true or false signs. This is something more for a self-reflection type of thing. So doesn't matter what your answers are. It's okay if you don't know the answer. Just give it your best shot, and then take this information home with you and do something with it, right? We all want to be the vacationer. So, true or false? Is it wise to have one retirement account? True or false? Okay, I see some truths, I see some falses. The answer is false. We want to, it's desired to have more than one retirement account. I know someone's like, oh my God, I barely have $2 in my regular account, my 401k right now. But guess what? Get on it, right? Because you definitely want to have more than one retirement account. It gives you options. If something was to happen to the market, you're in a good place because your 401k, if you did not know, can be affected if there's a shift in the market. Travel, health, children expense, tax, and locations are factors of retirement. True or false? Okay, I see some truths, Okay, boom, you guys are correct. It is true. Just in case you have to pay for your children's wedding, or you want to live in Vegas or LA or somewhere like that, you want to make sure that you are taking these things into consideration, because the taxes in California are a lot different than Florida. So there are different things you may have to pay for and go through them. There is no such thing as too early or too late to prepare for retirement. True or false?
Yes.
Okay, I see some truths, I see some falses, and the answer is true. There is no such thing as a too little, or too early or too late. Now, that doesn't mean at 64, put your first $5 in the 401k account. You want to definitely start early, but there are so many resources out there that will either help you match so that you get a good amount towards retirement, or that you're able to catch up from where you are. So again, it's not wise to start at 65, but if that's when you can start, go ahead and start. But you want to make sure that you're starting immediately. 100,000 to 200,000 should be enough to retire comfortably for yourself. True or false? Oh, we got some smart ones in here. I'm proud of my advisors. The answer is false. It's not enough. You guys, I'm going to share with you the exact number of what's going on. But just to kind of self-reflect, the reality of it is that many of us are not ready to grow old and not ready for retirement. So it all goes back to the crisis. By 2035, Social Security will be slim to none, as many are able to make full payouts. Some of us have zero or too little saved away towards retirement. It's said that millennials will need 1 million plus. So if you're not a millennial, take a breath of fresh air, because this doesn't apply to you. But if you're a millennial, you might want to start thinking about what you're going to put towards retirement. And 401k is running slim, and many are outliving their retirement age. This goes to the fact that many of us are, back in the day, we're only living to about 75. And then we were dying off and, we were good to go. But many of us are living into our hundreds now. So what if you outlive your retirement? Are you prepared for that? Especially if you're not preparing now. So 3 tips for greatness. Start now. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter where you are in life. Start now. A little goes a long ways, especially if you're reevaluating your financial situation and getting yourself prepared towards what you have now and towards the future. Have multiple accounts, 401k, IRA, Roth IRA, and certain life insurance policies. And one that I didn't list up here, but the health savings account, which is important because you don't know what's going to happen by the time you're going for retirement. What if you have to retire early? Do you have expenses set aside for you to be able to live comfortably with dealing with health expenses? And lastly, save 10% towards retirement. That means any extra income you have coming in, bonuses, tax returns, instead of going out and buying new cars and new homes, put it into your retirement so that you can live like the vacationer or the party hopper and not the workaholic and the napping worker that you guys didn't get to see. Thank you.